Greetings, YouTube. It's Fragments of Memory once again. And as a armchair philosopher, I have to ask the question, what is romance? A lot of women say they're looking for romance. They're looking for romance. Well, what is it exactly? Well, today we are going here to Webster's New World College Dictionary, 3rd edition. And they define romance as, number one, first definition, a long medieval narrative in verse or prose, originally written in one of the Romance dialects, about the adventures of knights and other chivalric heroes. So, in essence, this is a medieval epic verse about knights and heroes. Two, a fictitious tale of wonderful and extraordinary events characterized by a non-realistic and idealizing use of the imagination. Three, a type of novel in which the emphasis is on love, adventure, etc. The type of literature comprising such stories, romance. Excitement, love, and adventure of the kind found in such literature, romantic quality or spirit. I think I already read that. The tendency to derive great pleasure from romantic adventures, romantic sentiment. And now the seventh definition is very interesting, and it says, an exaggeration or fabrication that has no real substance. 8, a love affair. So now we're getting to the actual love affair. 9, music, a short lyrical, usually sentimental piece suggesting a love song. So here we go. And using it to make up false or exaggerated stories is another definition. To think or talk about romantic things. And then a colloquial version, according to this dictionary, is to make love, to court, or woo. So there you go. So the term that we use romance in is usually that of the wooing. So I think it would be best to say that women like to be wooed or courted, not have romance, because romance in and of itself is telling stories about knights, or it's a fabrication that has no real substance. Now, do you want something that has no real substance, ladies? And only you can answer that for yourself. Obviously I'm not waiting for an answer. But when you say you want that man to be romantic, do you want him to be a knight? Do you want him to ride on a horse and have a big old sword? Or do you want him to woo you? Now, would you like to be wooed, or would you like to be lied to and become part of a fabrication? Because that's one of the definitions of the word romance. I think something that is lasting and something that is good should be, you want devotion, you want commitment, you want trustworthiness, you want loyalty, which I think is more solid and has better bearings than romance. Because even romance sounds like some sort of fickle and ephemeral thing. So that's just my little take on it. And that's something I had to think about, because a lot of men aren't romantic enough. Where's the romance? The romance. And now we're dictionary definition here. The official dictionary definition has nothing to do with sending you flowers and candy and pouring wine and covering strawberries in chocolate and playing Luther Vandross or Teddy Pendergrass in the background. No, ain't got nothing to do with that. So I think it's just dishonest to even say I want romance. You don't want romance. You want excitement, you want to be courted, you want to be wooed, but that isn't really romance. And in fact, that's, according to the dictionary, that's only a colloquial use for it. So strive for something more tangible. Don't strive for something ephemeral. At least that's my advice to you. Well, with that being said, thank you very much and peace.